Hey guys, today I'll be showing a guide to the game Black Clover Kingdom Grimshot. So I know I haven't made content on this game for a long time, but now I'm gonna start making more content on this game again. And I would appreciate if you guys put suggestions in the comments below, because I think I more or less covered most of the game. Okay, so first off, when you spawn, then you will spawn in this area. And basically this is kind of like an NPC farming game where you just farm NPCs just to level up and become stronger. And once you get stronger, you can get more money and you can get weapons to help you fight, such as swords. So you can get swords by clicking on this chest right here. And from here you can get these swords here, and you can also get the bow. And at first, let me explain quests. So, to get a grimoire in the game and to get magical powers, or your magic powers, you just need to do quests, but to do that you need to reach age 15. So you can check your age by clicking on stats, and once you see that, you'll see your age. And your age actually progresses as you play the game more. And some things you need to level up for, like becoming a magic knight and such. So to level up, the first thing I need to explain is the quests. So if you click on the NPC and then click quests, then you'll be given a bunch of quests, and once you complete those quests you can level up. And once you turn 15, what you want to do is go over to this grimoire tower right there. And basically, once you come in, what you want to do is just click on this NPC and then just press sure, and then you will get magic. There are 3 rarities of magic. I think common, uncommon, and rare. So rare magics are the best ones in the game, but they cost 1 billion each, so they're pretty expensive. And now I'll show ways that you can get money. So you can just get money from farming NPCs, but I would actually recommend farming spirits, but I'll go over that later. So you can level up and also get money from doing these quests, such as defeat strong thugs and more. And now I'll explain the farming and the mining system. So basically there's a farm and a mine. And basically what you have to do is just click on this NPC, and then you can buy a pickaxe or a hoe. And basically once you click that, then just click the number to use it, and then you could mine crops and ores. And some of these are used for crafting, but most of the time you can just sell it to this other NPC and he'll just buy it for you for money. And also look out for these rare fruits, because they can be used in crafting and they can give you 1 million euros each, which are pretty good. And let's just get that real quick. Okay, so now I'll be explaining the mining system. So at first, to mine ores, what you have to do is just follow where I'm going and go into the orc's cave. And then once you go there, you will see an NPC, and basically you can buy a pickaxe from him. And what you want to do is just mine these ores, and you could sell them for money, or you could use them for crafting. And if you find a rare ore such as vibranium or ancient ore, you can get a really good sword, like this water spirit's edge, and it's super OP. And yeah, next up I'll be explaining merits. So once you complete a quest, there is a specific amount of merits you get, and you can see your merits by actually clicking stats and then merits. So then basically once you get merits, I think once a day, you can just click on the Nozel NPC, and then if you click yes, then you'll actually get paid from the number of merits you have. Next up, I'll talk about stamina and mana. So basically mana is magic, and if you have magic, then so if you have magic, so then you can use different moves, but you need magic mastery for that. And magic mastery you get by doing moves, magic moves. So like if you do a single magic move, then it will increase your mana and your magic mastery each by 1. And the mana caps out at 2,600, but for some reason it's glitching, it's 2,600. But the magic mastery is infinite, I think. And the same applies with stamina. So you use stamina when you dash or you like double jump. And the more you do that, and the more you use sword moves, it can increase your stamina. And next, to unlock the sword moves, you basically just need to just use the moves, and then it will increase your weapon mastery. And there is normally a cooldown for double jumping and dashing. So to get rid of that cooldown, just go over this NPC luck right here, and then what you can do is that you can get rid of the cooldown. Okay, so next up are brooms. So like dashing and jumping around the map is pretty hard. So brooms are used, and basically what you want to do is actually go to the royal capital. And if you don't know how to do that, just follow me and I'll show you how to get there. So at first what you want to do is go to the portal in the peasant realm or the forsaken realm. And yeah, and basically it should load you into the noble realm. So basically there are different places in the map, and there are like 3 different realms, I think. Yeah. And basically once you spawn in the noble realm, what you want to do is go over to the royal capital. And to get to the royal capital, what you want to do is actually just fly or like run all the way over to this portal here. And it is difficult once you first start out the game, but it is really easy. It's way easier once you get the broom. And yeah, this game is pretty fun, and it has a lot of bosses. And if you like Black Clover, then it's like perfect for you. Like, you should totally go play it. Alright, and now once you're there, what you want to do is press Y or click the portal with your left mouse button. You will load in. Okay, so once you load in here, what you want to do is actually just go over to this black market seller. And basically what you want to do is just click on him. And then he can sell you a broom for 100,000 coins. And basically what you want to do is just click that, and then he will give you the level 1 broom. But once you use the level 1 broom, it will be super slow. So what you want to do is just go here and click on broom levels. And then what you want, and then it will give you and it will prompt you by saying, do you want to level your broom up? And then you want to click yes, and it will make your broom go faster. And while we're in the royal capital, let's talk about pets. So here, pets are like, well, basically, as the name suggests, they're pets. And these pets are usually used in crafting, such as word soul magic or demon venom magic. And they are pretty expensive and are pretty hard to get. So I wouldn't recommend worrying about them until you're a higher level. Okay. So now let's go over to the Magic Knight exam. So to take the Magic Knight exam, this is like the first spawn point. What you want to do is just dash or fly all the way over to the Magic Knight exam place. And basically what this does, and basically you can get more merits, and you'll be able to represent your favorite squad. And as you can see, I'm representing Black Bulls right now, because Black Bulls are the best. And once you come here, then what you want to do is talk to this NPC, and then click entrance exam. And I'll just give you a quick tutorial on how to beat it really quick. So basically, the first things first, it will be a broom race. And for this broom race, you have to follow this race and then basically just follow all the and go through the checkpoints. And I have a super fast broom. But like, you basically have to do this within 30 seconds to get 10 points. And if you have a fast broom, then you don't really have to worry about it. And basically, yeah, just follow all the rings. I mean, go through the rings. And basically, if you do it fast enough, then you can get 10 points. And basically, if you get a perfect score, then you'll be chosen by all the squads. Okay, and then next up is defeat Seke. So, as we all know, Seke is basically, like, Asta basically fought him in his Magic Knight exam. So basically, if you are a beginner, I actually did this when I was super low level, and it's actually pretty easy. So what I recommend doing if you're a beginner is actually just get your broom, and then get martial arts, and then just spam attacks. And then, oh, I one-shotted him, but basically just fly around and basically fly away so you don't get hit by his cannonballs. And if you don't get hit, then you could just wait for his shield to go down, and then you could just go back and do it over and over again. And I did this when I was super low level, and I became a Magic Knight like really quickly. So here are the different squads you can choose from. Obviously, I'm gonna choose Black Bull, and if you don't see your cloak, then actually just reset. And once you reset, you should be able to see your cloak. And if you still don't see it, let me just press shift. Okay. Oh, and also shift is like a camera method. So like if you press shift, then it locks your camera. But like after the Magic Knight exam, for some reason it always just bugs me like this. And basically what you want to do is click visible robe. And then as you can see, it actually spawns my robe. And yeah, so now let's go over the next thing, which is the Barber Shop. And actually no, let's go over the armor shop first. Okay, so if you come here, then you'll see the armor store. And basically, once you come in here, you will see a bunch of different tiers of armors. And basically what armors does is that it reduces damage taken. And I have tier 5 armor right now, and it's totally worth getting, so I would recommend getting that. And basically just buy it, just click on it, and then it will just let you purchase it. And the best armors in the game right now are these two. Things like the Heavenly Armor and the Demon Armor. Okay. And my camera is bugged, but that's still fine. Okay, so after that, now let's talk about the Barber Shop. Basically, if you want to like change your appearance or like get like new look, then basically I recommend talking to my friend right here. And basically what he will do, he will let you like change your face, your hair, and most of them you can buy with euros, but some of them they do cost money. And okay. And then next up, let's talk about NPCs. So there are multiple NPCs around the map, and basically you can get quests from them. And basically, once you get a quest, you can get tons of yules, which you can use to buy magic and lots of other things. And there's things called one-time quests, which are either colored red or yellow, and you could only do those one time, but they give you tons of EXP and money. So now I'll show you the different bosses. And also, if you don't know, you can reset your spawn point by just clicking on this NPC right there. Basically, let's go over the bosses now. Okay, so now let's go over bosses. So bosses are basically bosses, and you can beat them for money and EXP, and they're super efficient in getting money fast. So there are multiple locations of bosses. And basically, they're like, sometimes, like, using the right strategies, you can beat them pretty quickly. So at first, let's just go back to the Forsaken Realm. And basically, once you do that, what you want to do is basically just, and so at first I'll show you the different bosses, And the first one is the Rock Spirit boss. And basically it's right behind the church right here. And then what you want to do is basically just come here and then just click Y. But you need to be level 2000, and to get to level 2000 I would recommend like watching my guides on them. And for the second boss, it is actually located in the Commoner's Realm. And guys, if you like this, then please and I would really appreciate it if you subscribed and liked, and also if you left a comment down below, because yeah, I work super hard on these videos and I would appreciate it if you subbed. And yeah, and the second boss will actually be in the Volcano Trail. And basically what the Volcano Trail is basically the Volcano Trail from Black Clover, where Mereoleona took Asta and like all like the characters to like train their mana skin. And to actually enter the Volcano Trail, you actually need to talk to Mereoleona, and you actually need to buy mana skin for 1 million Yules. And don't forget, if you are new to this game, do not worry, because you can use a lot of codes, and you can get like up to 300 million, I think. Yeah, that's how much the codes gave last time. So if you need some codes, then just make sure to watch my videos. Like I made a video on it, and just make sure to watch that. And basically what you want to do is climb up the trail, and then just go click this right here, Volcanic Cave. And basically it will transport you to the Salamander Boss. And yeah, now I'll just show you the location of the next two bosses. But just for convenience, I think I should show the magic towers first, because I'm pretty sure that's one thing that beginners get messed up. So at first, let's just go over to the magic tower. So, like usual, we're just spawning into the Commoner's Realm. And this is the second best form of magic, which is the uncommon magic. And basically, this magic costs 1 million Yules to spin for. And once you spawn in, you can go to this tower by going forward and then to the left. And then you could basically see the tower. And you can click here, and then he will give you magic. And then I got slash. And basically this is pretty efficient for like beating bosses and other things. And there are multiple areas in this game, so if you want me to make a video on them, just make sure to comment, just comment it down below, and I will make sure to do it. And next up, we have sword skills. So I told you before on how to unlock the sword skills, but now I'll show you how to like unlock the ability to unlock the sword skills. So basically just go here and then talk to this NPC right here. And basically once you click on him, then he will give you sword mastery, and you could buy that. And basically you can do the sword skills, which are super helpful, such as these, that, and that. And basically, yeah. So next up, I will explain crafting. So crafting is basically the amalgamation of multiple items, and they're basically used to make a single item. And there are like multiple items needed for crafting, and you can basically see what items you need for a specific item. Like say you want to craft Yami's katana or the water spirit's edge. And basically, you can craft those things by getting those specific items. And to get that, there are specific quests that you need to do. And if you want me to make a video on that, just comment down below. But basically, I'll just give like a short explanation of it. So there are like multiple things, such as the spider silk and more. And basically, you can get these from like different bosses or quests. And basically, once you get those, then just click on weapon storage, and you can craft weapons such as this water spirit's edge, which is the best sword in the game right now. And you can also get races. So right now, let's go over races. But before that, I should probably go over martial arts. So if you're a beginner, I would recommend going to this NPC right here and getting martial arts. And basically what this does, it basically gives you a bunch of martial arts moves, which is super helpful and spammable when you're like a brand new player. And yeah, so let's go over races. So there are 3 or 4 different races that are in the game right now. And you can get and basically you start off as a human, and a human has no boosts, nothing. But if you rebirth, then you can get, I mean not rebirth, so like basically you can get different races. And at first it goes human, dwarf, elf, and then demon. So to get dwarf, basically it's right here. And just talk to the charming NPC. And basically once you talk to her, then like you can actually buy the race from her, but you actually need like 75 million coins and a rock spirit fragment. So you can get the rock spirit fragment from this rock spirit boss, and it's a 1% drop, so it's pretty rare. And then once you do that, your age will be reset, and then basically you can't spin for any magic until you're 15 again, which means that you have to play the game more. But basically what dwarf does, it does a 25% boost for secondary magic, and it's not really that helpful because a lot of people don't have secondary magic, and I personally wouldn't recommend getting secondary magic. But you need the dwarf race in order to get the elf and demon race. And the demon race literally gives 50% magic boost with a damage boost, which is super OP. So at first, after getting dwarf, you need to get elf, and I'll just show you how to get elf really quickly. So to get elf, you actually need a wind spirit fragment and 175 million coins. And it does a 25% magic boost, which is pretty OP. I'll just show you the location, but at first let's just I'll just show you the rare magic tower, and it is located right here, and these magics cost 1 billion, and these are the rarest in the game right now. Okay, so basically to become an elf, what you need to do is go over to the wind spirit forest, and this video is getting kind of long, but there's a lot of things in this game, so yeah, I'll just end it right after the races. So basically, if you don't know how to get to the wind spirit forest, basically just go here and just follow where I'm going. And basically once you reach it, you will see a green portal, and it's right there. And basically what you want to do is just click on it, and then you'll be transported to the wind spirit forest. And once you'll be transported, you will actually be able to fight the Sylph boss, and the Sylph boss is super hard, but like her drops are pretty OP. And basically just talk to this NPC right here, and basically to become an elf, you just need to get the wind spirit fragment from it, and you can get that actually by beating the boss, and the boss has a 1% chance of dropping, and you also need 175 coins. 175 million coins. So once you do that, you'll get the elf race, and then your age will be reset again. And the final thing we're going to cover today is the demon race. And let's just wait, and right after we spawn outside, basically the demon race is the final race, and it gives a 50% magic boost, and it is super OP. And basically, to get it, what you need to do is just follow me to where I'm going and go to Liab's demon domain. So Liab is, a warning, spoilers in the next 5 seconds. Liab is Asta's inner demon. So basically, he's like within Asta, and like he basically like gave Asta his like he lets Asta use his anti-magic powers. Basically, what you want to do is just click this, and you need to be level 2000 to enter this area and the Sylph area and the rock spirit area. So just make sure of that. And basically, once you come here, there will be a Liab boss, and you have to basically beat him for you basically have to beat him for the black box, and you need 2 black boxes and 1 billion coins in order to get a demon. So once you have those items, just talk to this demon butler right here. Yeah, and once you just click on this, and yeah, and you just need 2 black boxes and 1 billion coins, but you need to be elf first, and then once you do that, then you will get that. And also, if you want the anti-magic swords, you can also buy them with black magic boxes. And yeah, I guess that is all for today. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.